At least 11 people died, and various gunmen injured nearly 80 in shootings across America over the weekend. 12 mass shootings happened. Many of the gunmen remain on the loose, but you haven't heard about any of them, the way you did the shooting in Manhattan, Maine, because they didn't fit the political narrative. In Northeast Indianapolis, 10 people were injured, 1 killed at what police say was a shooting at a large party. Tampa, 2 people died, 16 others were injured in a shooting on Sunday from an isolated dispute between 2 people that escalated, as you can tell, into violence. In Chicago, at least 15 people were injured, 2 of them critically. In Texarkana, Texas, that's near the Arkansas border, 3 people were killed, 3 others injured at a shooting at a party. Gun violence in America is mostly black men shooting other black men. Crime stories, of course, make Americans scared. And when you see teens flipping the camera off after allegedly chasing down and killing a biker, who can blame us all for feeling scared? This video of the Las Vegas teens accused of a fatal bicyclist crashed. They are here, you can see, smirking in court. They're seen giggling and smirking at the victim's family. Stealing is no longer taboo. You just take what you want. And now, of course, that there's empty shelves and they have the deodorant locked up. No surprise, 67% of Americans say the country is on the wrong track. Only 23% say the right track. Here now, anchor of the No Spin News, author of Killing the Witches, The Horrors of Salem, Bill O'Reilly is with us now. Bill, it's good to see you. Your column had a prescription for this. Is it as simple as the 10 Commandments?
Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but the column's on BillO'Reilly.com. It's entitled Righting Wrongs. And it's essentially that when I grew up, and, you know, I'm an old guy, there was a right and a wrong in my home, in my school, and in the Levittown neighborhood. You were chastised if you lied, if you stole, if you betrayed a friend. All of those things, they were considered wrong. And so fewer people did them. Now, you don't have any of that. Unless you're in a traditional home, raised in a traditional home, religious home, right and wrong, a lot of parents just abdicate that. Public school, forget it. Won't get any of that at all. Even though the 10 Commandments hang in the Supreme Court building, I submit to you, Leland, you go out tonight, you ask people what the 10 Commandments, maybe they'll get 3 out of the 10 because it's not taught. Nobody knows it. And so most behavior is acceptable behavior now. You can go out and steal whatever you want. Perjury in the justice system, never prosecuted, even when the liar is caught on the stand under oath. What's the sense of taking the oath? And so we are a lazy society in this regard. And you can see it extending to the Hamas-Israel demonstrations. So it's obviously Hamas is wrong, but a segment of the world population and the American population say, no, they're justified. Yeah, they maybe slaughtered babies and did all that, but it's justified because Israel's just as bad. You know, it's the what about? So when you have a collapse of so-called morality, right and wrong, you got a severe problem. You can see it extending all throughout our country, everywhere.
All right. Look, you got no argument for me, and you lay it out well. We see it on video every day, a complete lack of regard for human life. Inherently, when you think about this, these are sort of conservative values that you're talking about, right? Thou shalt not, on and on and on. Okay, traditional values. Somebody who ran on that, and I think this is an important
component.
It's an important distinction, though, because you can argue where this breakdown happened. Is politics downstream of culture, culture downstream of politics? And when we were thinking about this segment, we were thinking about the former president, Donald Trump, who loved to talk about traditional values, didn't necessarily follow them. Take a listen.
You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the you can do anything.
Or the Stormy Horseface Daniels extortion plot. They're all sick, and it's fake news.
So where is the market for traditional values if Donald Trump, who's now the leader of whatever you might call what would be considered the traditional value party, says and does things like that?
Well, you could put up any politician, 100% of them, and say that they had failings because we're all sinners. And, you know, Trump's obviously his failings are illuminated by a media that despises him. I think in the end, when President Biden's failings come to light, as they will, it'll be a tie. Okay? So it's foolish to put up one person as the poster boy. I think honest Americans understand if right and wrong is subjective, that means everybody has their own. There's no collective right or wrong. You're not going to have a civil society. You won't. And that's where we're heading, Leland.
Yeah, look, I think it's a great warning. It's why we try hard on this show to call out both sides evenly, and I know you do as well on BillO'Reilly.com. I wanted to get to Kamala Harris. I know it's on the No Spin News tonight, which you had talked about, so we'll direct people there. Bill, it's good to see you. Your take. Tell us what you think.
Okay.
At Leland Vittert or at Bill O'Reilly on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll read some of the best responses coming up later in the week. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.